Hello and welcome to my peptide journey. So if you haven't caught my other couple of videos, I have recently started a peptide journey. I'm on trizepatide and it's been very exciting because I know what my goal is and it gives me a peace of mind, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So a lot of people think that some of these peptides are just an easy way out. Let me tell you why it's not an easy way out. Yes, people can do that just for weight loss, right? What they don't understand is people that struggle with different issues through perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, and a lot of other health issues, health things that they already struggle with, weight can become an issue. Not all peptides are for weight loss either, so keep that in mind. People might say they're on a peptide journey, and it might not even be for weight loss. It might be for sleep. It might be for inflammation. It might be to help their joints. It might be for energy. There are a lot of reasons to take peptides, and there are thousands of different peptides. So when somebody says they're on a peptide journey, they're all very different, and there's a lot of different doses that can come with that. There's also different compounding factors. So why it gives me a peace of mind is I have struggled most of my adult life with digestive issues. And so my weight has been up and down for years. And so it also gives me a peace of mind because I have heart disease on both sides of my family. And I have had high blood pressure for over 5 years. My cholesterol goes up every year. Even by changing the way I eat, the numbers don't seem to get better. And so I'm doing this peptide to get a peace of mind that when I can get my health in control, I know I will have all the other factors in better control as well. And so I just finished week 2 on my peptide journey. I am on the trizepatide, so it's got 2 message ways to help the body. It's got the GLP1, and it's got the GIP. And so it's 2 forms of helping the body versus a lot of medications out there are just for a GLP1. And so there's not as many messages that can get to the body on that. Excuse me. So what I have noticed in the 2 weeks, and remind you that I started this the week of Thanksgiving and I still lost 3 pounds. Now, this week when I weighed in for my final second week, I am down a total of 5 pounds. Part of why I feel like I kind of stalled there for a little bit is because I had 2 Christmas parties this past weekend. My weigh-in day is Monday because that's when I do my injections. So being I had a Christmas party last night and I had one Friday night, I feel like I'm still holding a lot of that as well. I could have eaten better per se at yesterday's Christmas party, but I struggled with the food being around all afternoon, and then they bring out the main meal and you feel like you're still having to eat, and you wanted to be kind and yet I'm trying to be mindful, and I kind of struggled with that because I felt like I am hungry. And then all of a sudden I hit the point of, oh my gosh, I feel stuffed now. And so I didn't eat quite as planned as yesterday as I would have liked to. But the rest of the week went fairly well. And what I noticed this week versus last week is there are days that I have to remind myself to eat my lunch at work because I don't think about food and I'm not feeling hungry. And so I'm just like, oh wow, I really need to eat. And so that is why I'm doing this protein drink as well this late in the evening, because I try to hit at least 100 grams of protein. My goal is actually higher than that, but for right now, if I can hit 100, I am great, but I really am trying to hit 120 to 130. And when you're not eating as much, it's harder to consume that unless you're strictly eating protein. So that is why I'm doing this blue raspberry protein drink this late in the evening, because I'm still trying to get my grams of protein in. And so the clear protein is a blessing because it's like a treat in the middle of the day. It's a treat in the morning instead of coffee. I have crossed out coffee, which actually helps me get more protein in because I'm doing protein first thing in the morning with my protein shakes rather than a cup of coffee or two, because now I'm starting my protein that much earlier in the morning. So that hasn't been a benefit to me. The other thing that I've noticed is the food noise is a lot quieter unless the food is constantly around me. And that was like yesterday's Christmas party. It was just right around you the whole time. And my work gets a lot of different treats especially during the Christmas season, but we have a lot of treats in general. People are very generous, and then we have suppliers and vendors that like to treat us as well, and it's always very close to my desk because that's where the extra space is. And so it's very close to me, but I'm trying to be mindful. A lot of times it does not even interest me. So that is the good thing right now. So I'm just working on, getting control of the food noise and my surroundings and putting that all into place as far as, creating the good habits and the good mindset. When I do see food, it's not like, oh, should I try that? It's like you think twice about it. It's like, I don't really need that. And if I'm going to have it, split it with somebody or just cut a portion off of it, just so you can say you tried it. And that worked earlier in the week for me. So, it's just learning different things like that. So that is the end of week 2, and I will be updating you again in another week. So have a great week ahead.